Coach, just what does it mean to be hosting these first two rounds after having gone on the road the last couple of years? How much of a help is it to
It's huge for us. Getting a chance to play in front of your fans again, the opportunity to stay here, not have to travel. It's awesome. I absolutely love it.
Can you talk about the tradition you have of hosting? You know, it's one thing to host, it's another to be perfect when hosting, you know, just about that record and carrying that into this year.
Right. I didn't even think about that. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, it gives, again, it's exciting for our young ladies to play in front of our crowd, and we won't be thinking about the record. We'll be thinking about Liberty and try to advance, but great opportunity for us ahead.
Kind of a subdued reaction by your girls. Do you like that? Maybe not just a happy to be here, but a business-like approach, maybe.
Well, I think we are a business-like approach. We didn't anticipate really where we were going, so just kind of see where we're going and then try to figure out who we're playing. But as long as we can channel our energy into Liberty and what we've got to do, that's awesome.
Are you going to have to do a lot of homework on Liberty? Do you guys know much about them?
I've seen Liberty a little bit. I saw their championship. Don't know a lot about them. So staff will go back and break up and watch Liberty, and obviously we'll prepare for the other two teams as well. So, Liberty's, what I saw in their tournament, they're gritty, they're tough, they rebound, they've got kids that can score, so it's going to be it'll be a tough challenge for us.
7 teams from the SEC made the tournament. What kind of impact do you think the SEC can have in this tournament, and the schedule you've faced these last 2 months facing all those teams, how can that help prepare you for this?
I've said along the SEC is the toughest schedule from top to bottom, conference, top to bottom in the country. It just is. It's just brutal. It's physical, it's athletic, and I know it will prepare us for the tournament. I know it will.
Holly, given the fact you've had a shorter bench this year and you've got so many young players, did you take a different approach to this 2-week? I guess it'll be 2 weeks between games. Did you give them more time off, or how did you approach the last week here?
We took a couple of days off. We went after the SECs. We practiced for 3 days. 4 day we practiced early Friday, so we gave them really Friday afternoon, Saturday, Sunday, and we came back today. We're not going to take another day off. So I'm very mindful of our bodies, and just what I said, we're just banged up. We need to heal a little bit, but then we've got to stay in shape as well, because the running game and pressing, that's part of our game. So we've got to make sure they still stay in shape, but we got to give them a chance to heal as well.
Is that pretty much the same routine you had last year, or is it different in terms of?
I think last year we may have given them a little bit more off. I can't remember. I just know what this team I thought needed, and so we got to stay in shape. So we got to do things. We didn't go as long, but we went as hard. We've been going an hour and a half. Today we went 2 hours. So now that we have a team to focus on, we'll gear it more towards our opponent.
Holly, what was your overall impression of the strength of the region?
I think it's tough. I mean, we've been in the same region with Louisville. I mean, they've proved themselves. Baylor was, everybody thought, worthy of a #1 seed. So I can't remember who else was in there. I think Stanford was in there as well. It's just tough, but that's the nature and the growth of women's basketball. I just think it's a hard region, but I think all of them are pretty tough as well.
What do you feel like you need to brush up on from the last regular season game tonight?
Got making layups, being consistent with making free throws, continuing to be physical for 40 minutes, just consistent on the defensive. And there's so many different things, but mainly getting great shots, great looks, and I thought layups are great looks, getting to the free throw line and rebound the basketball and playing as the best quality defense we can play.
Most of the projections had you at a 3 seed.
Yeah.
Were you pleased with that seed, and do you think it was a fair draw overall?
Yeah, I thought that with our strength of schedule and what we did, I thought a 3 seed was good. If we would have advanced more in the tournament, maybe we'd gotten a better seed. But we lost a couple of games that I think hurt us. So yeah, I'm pleased with the 3 seed. Absolutely.
Several young players, Holly, that this will be their first NCAA tournament. Do you have any advice for them, leading up to their first game on Friday?
Absolutely. Just stay focused in the one game. Don't look ahead. Every possession matters. You got to play in the moment, and you got to forget about worrying about getting tickets for people. This is what we've been doing since they came on campus in the 1st of June. So great opportunity for us, but we got to make sure we stay focused.
At the same time, how experienced are they now versus when they got on campus?
Yeah, I don't consider they're not freshmen to me anymore. I mean, they've put in a lot of time. They've played a lot of minutes. We've needed them. They've helped us win games. They've grown up. So we rely on them as just regular basketball players, and we don't look at them as freshmen.
Holly, you get I think it's a 2:30 start on Friday. Is there any concern that might cut into the crowd a little bit? Or are you hoping spring break? Everybody seems to have spring break this week.
Yeah.
People anyway.
I'm just glad we're in the tournament. I don't care if we're playing at 11 or 9 at night.
Do you like the confidence level of your team going?
I do. I do like the confidence level of our team. We're competitive. We now that we have an opponent, I think we'll really get more zeroed in. They're a good team with a scouting report, and so we just got to make sure that we play together. And I think the core of our team has been really good.
Holly, the men play obviously midday Thursday. You guys play 2:30 Friday. You and Rick Barnes going to send out permission slips for people to miss work Thursday and Friday if they need to?
Absolutely. I can't say enough about Rick and what the guys his team has done, and they're fun to watch, and really excited that both of us get a chance to play in the tournament and make some noise.
Yeah, you guys have now the Lady Vols have been into the tournament every year that they've had it. Teams come and go, but Tennessee's been a pillar of consistency.
Yeah.
Does that 37 straight, does that resonate with you?
Well, it's something we strive for every year. It's what we do, and I can't imagine not playing. A lot of teams were done 2 weeks ago, but it's what we do. It's in our DNA, and it's what we recruit kids to do is play in for national championships.
I think these days off have been good for the team, just kind of getting recuperated and back on the feet.
I do. I think it's been great. I don't like it for a long. It's tough for 2 weeks. It's tough to keep them solid and focused for 2 weeks, but you give them off, and like I said, their bodies heal. They get time to just kind of hang out, and that's what they want to do. But then when they get on the court, we expect them to go all out and make the quality time on the court.
Does it help that you have an opponent now? Does that help get them focused?
It does. It really, really does, and we can zero in on what we need to do. Absolutely.
You talked about after that last game how this is kind of a brand new season. Is that the mentality that the girls are kind of taking as they prepare?
Yes. The season has been the regular season. Then you look at the SEC tournament, and now this is what you do. And so basketball is so different from a lot of sports. It keeps giving you chances. Now it's the real deal, and it gives anybody an opportunity to win a championship. You can go undefeated all year, but you still got to win the tournament to be called a national champion.
Thank you.